Good morning, guys. We're going to try and see if we can figure out a quick trend that we can use for analytics without running a proper prediction model. And I'm going to show you a quick shortcut. So in this case, we've got a data set that looks at exports by countries across years. So you'll see that all the years are right out here and all the countries are right out there. Now, in your own companies, you could do it by years, seasons, periods, by products. The question is, how could you predict, or could you do a quick prediction in terms of what's the trend of sales? In this case, we're going to look at what's the trend of a country's exports, merchandise exports, over period of years starting from 1991 right out there going up to 2018. Now the key is making sure that you don't end up including values that don't actually that are actually incomplete and don't really make sense. Say for example, Angola has all these years right from 1991 to 2015, but it doesn't have any data for 2016, 2017, and 2018, so you need to omit those. So a quick way to do that is as follows. J equal to, so we're going to use something called an Excel function, trend, T-R-E-N-D, and as we talked about, known-wise, so we want to know how exports have changed over years. So we are saying exports would be something we want to learn about. So that would be our Y. So for Angola, we'll just choose that set, known, Ys, comma, based on what? We're saying it'll change based on the years. And then we just choose the same set of years, which would be 1991 to 2015. And then close it, and then click enter, and suddenly it gives you a quick bit which basically says it's losing about 9832.99, which would be around about $932 million possibly, based on how the data was calculated every year. Or that's been the trend. It's been losing exports. Now how about a country like Albania? We'll do trend once again, and then because the data is from 1999 to 2015, we say that's R, or 2016, that's our Y, and then comma, from 1999 to 2016, and then close it, and then you see its exports appear to be growing by about $25 million every year. So, or $2.5 million. I'm not really very sure how the data is set up. Similarly, let's look at some countries that are close to us, which would be, let's look at Brazil first. And then for Brazil, it's going to be is equal to trend there, and then we're not closing the brackets, comma, based on which years are they? From 1991 to 2017. And then we close it, and that tells you that Brazil's trend, export trend, has been rising over time. Similarly, if we wanted to look at Italy, let's see, where's Italy? There's Italy. And then we can do the same bit, which would be is equal to trend. So you could do this for products, you could do it for service, you could do it for customer complaints. You basically want to see how things change over time. In this case, trend, and then I think it's 1991 to 2017, and you click enter, and you'll find that Italy's exports have been growing. And lastly, last but not the least, let's look at the United States. Where is it? United States, and then we say, all right, is equal to trend. These are the exports from 1991 to 2017, and we have to specify the years, which would be basically what's it? let's say if it's from 3, then it's going to be A3 to A29, because that would be the very first column. So we're turning it a bit blind, and then we see that this is how the trend is. So that's a quick way to calculate a trend. And that's very useful whenever you're doing a lot of these calculations and want to understand a quick trend of which way it's heading. Is it on an upslope, downslope, and all that stuff.